community found them, have been able to benefit from it, and how they see the future in just maybe a minute or two so that we can proceed with our meeting.
Hi, Mr. Macharia. Welcome on board. Mr. Joshua Mwangi, welcome on board.
Here I am.
Okay, karibu sana. Karibu, karibu.
Asante sana. Asante, asante.
Okay. Go on with your story, a short story, one minute.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay,
Tell
fine.
us how you got into this
My
business.
name's Joshua Macharia.
Okay.
Yeah. My name's Joshua Macharia from Kenya, Nakuru County, Joro Sub-County. I'm a businessman. I work, my work is to sell maize and beans. And I was introduced to New Life by Naomi, who is my daughter. She works with the same company, the New Life. And I joined the New Life due to my complication of health, that is arthritis. She brought me some motivates from New Life. Then thereafter, after I felt well with my wife, who is my partner to this New Life. So I decided New Life as a distributor, then executive, because I'm a man of a New Life. Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear Mr. Macharia.
Yeah. So I'm very much excited to be a director of New Life. And number two, I would urge the upcoming distributors, executive managers to forge ahead and join fully and commit themselves, and they will be where I am. So I'm so much excited. I'm so much excited, so much. I really would like to congratulate my daughter Naomi, the way she introduced me to the New Life. So I'm so much excited to the New Life.
Wow, thank you very much, Mr. Macharia. I'm so excited on your behalf. And I am very, very excited that you were able to share with us on this call and, just show everybody that you can come from being whatever you are and you can be able to build a business within a very short period of time. And you can be introduced to this wonderful opportunity by people around you. I mean, look at that amazing story of how your daughter shared with you. So we would like to congratulate you, and we want you to know that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. You took your first step to get started in the business. You have taken your next step to director. We know that your next stop is going to be president's team. So congratulations, and send our regards to your
very humbled.
Fantastic. Great. So for those seeing me on the call today, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nafuga Bugembe, and I am married. I am a mother of one, and I'm very excited to be on this call today. I come from Uganda, and I've been to Kenya quite a number of times. Maybe we can think about 30 to 40 times. So that is how much I love, our neighbors in Kenya. One of the things that I love about the Kenyans is they're full of energy. They are full of life. They have dreams. They know where they're going. Life moves much faster, in Kenya than it is in Uganda. But nonetheless, we know that we are getting there, and maybe one day we shall be on top together. I am a banker by profession. This simply means I did a course in banking and finance. And the reason I did banking was because I admired people who worked in the bank. I wished and prayed that one day I could be able to work in the bank so that I can be able to make some money. Okay. I thought since the people who work in the bank count money, receive money, lend money, I thought in equal measure, I would be able to get enough money to sustain myself. So I worked so hard during my primary school because I had that one goal of becoming a banker. I passed my primary leaving exams very, very well. I continued to one of the best girls' schools back at home in Uganda. And I went ahead to major in mathematics, economics, and geography. And of course, with this, it could give me a straight ticket to the university to do a bachelor's degree in commerce, majoring in banking and finance. And of course, being an excellent student in everything that I did, I realized that, you know what, I needed to put in the effort because I wanted to realize that dream. When I was in my long Form 6 vacation, in Uganda, we have what we call a long vacation when you finish your Form 6. I know in Kenya, many of the students finish at Form 4, then, you know, they wait for a certain period of time and join the university. When we finish Form 4 in Uganda, we are given 2 years to finish our Form 5 and Form 6 and later on join the university. So after my Form 6 vacation, we usually have a 9 months vacation. And during that time, many students look for work to do. They look for short courses like computer. Many of them are taken to the villages. Some of them are taken to work at farms. So there is something that you need to do with your life during that long vacation. And it was during this time, I was 19 years of age. This is when I was introduced to the near life opportunity. I was told that if I started this business today, and just like I'm telling all the people on the call today, especially if you're a guest, if you start this business today, they told me that I could be able to make some money. And at that point in time, being 19 years of age, I did not have much responsibility. I was not paying any bills. I was staying in my parents' house. I thought to myself, if I could only earn maybe an extra 1,500 Kenyan shillings, my life would be good, okay? So I didn't start this business because I wanted to make a lot of money. I started because I wanted to make some little pocket change that I could be in position to use as a student, you know, buy myself a few jeans. You know, there are some of those things that you always want your parents to give you, but they look at them as luxuries. So many times when you ask them, Mommy, can I have a new pair of jeans? They tell you to bring all the other jeans that you have and give you all the reasons why they are not going to buy for you. So I wanted to take charge of my life. I wanted to do something for myself. I wanted to make some little money for myself as a young lady. The other thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to use that free time because it was a 9 months long vacation. And I thought to myself that why not let me use this time and build something for myself. The other reason, you know, they told me that if you start this business today, you can travel all over the world. Now, like I mentioned to you earlier, I did geography at my higher school of learning, which is HSC Form 5 and Form 6. And the reason I did geography is because they would take us around the world in a classroom, you know? So when they talked about traveling and going to different destinations around the world, I was like, wow, I would love to go and see these places. I remember in my Form 6, our Uganda National Examinations Board was asking us questions about British Columbia. They were asking us in history about the Ngoni migration. They were telling us all these kinds of things, the Canadian prairies. We used to study about New York. You know, we used to study about all these Manhattan islands. And in my mind, I'm thinking, will I even ever get an opportunity to go there? Because I considered our syllabus very, very, very useless because we were studying things that were not applicable. So when they talked about the neo-life opportunity and how you can travel to different destinations around the world, my God, we used to talk about Hong Kong being a vertical city when we talked about population and, cities that have are overpopulated. And I'm thinking to myself, will I ever get an opportunity? So that also motivated me to be a part of the neo-life opportunity. Then the other thing that they said, that they had products that were good and were changing people's lives. And for me, what went through my mind at that point in time is, wow, products that can change people's lives, that is fantastic. Why? Because people are looking for a way they can live a longer, healthier life. People are looking for ways that they can be able to enhance their vitality. People are tired of feeling tired. So everything that they mentioned that day, I saw an opportunity. I saw an opportunity. I saw an opportunity. And for everybody who is on this call today, I want to tell you that look for every opportunity in the risk, other than looking for the risk in every opportunity. So that is how I started this business in the year 2005, in the month of July. I was 19 years of age. One of the things that I did different, and I would like to advise everybody on the call today, I attended training. I attended training faithfully to the point that I attended training whether there was anything good going on in my business or not. And what did I pick from the training? I picked a lot of motivation. I picked a lot of, hanging around people who are doing the business. There is no way that you were not going to become successful. I started practicing everything that I learned. I had an opportunity to practice. I had an opportunity to share. And guess what? Slowly by slowly, my business began to grow. In my first month, I talked to 182 people about the neo-life opportunity, and I got only one started. But you see, that one person or that one distributorship that started, today they have been able to build a president's team size business. So if it meant talking to another 182 people to get another president's team member, I am ready to pay that price for success. So that is how I started out in the business. I started talking to people. I made so many mistakes. I did all the kinds of the wrong demonstrations, but I was still excited because I knew what the future held for me, courtesy of neo-life. In my first month of business, I remember I made close to about 3,000 Kenyan shillings in terms of profits. I was so happy. I was so excited. And because of that, it gave me the zeal. Because at the age of 19, getting that amount of money, I'm talking about 16 years ago, it was a lot of money. Actually, it would be enough to help me sort out all, if I can say that. So that is how I started, and I got so motivated. And guess what happened? At the end of the month, I received my first commission. And I'm glad to tell you today that my first my first commission was 787 Kenyan shillings, which was about 24,000 Ugandan shillings. At the time, it was approximately $10, okay? Actually, $10. It was $10 at that time. But what excited me most about this particular check was it came in form of a check. And I used to do mathematics, I did economics, and we used to study about these checks. And here I was getting a check in my names. I was so happy, so excited. I remember I would take it, show it to all my friends, show them, and many people were concerned because the money to them was little, but I was very, very excited. But you see, what that check did for me the very, very first time is it showed me that if you put in effort, if you work hard, your journey has just begun. You are going to make more money. You are going to empower more people. That was just the beginning. That is why I never, ever underestimate the power of humble beginnings. And if you can be able to, appreciate the small things. That means that God is going to grant you with bigger things. So that was an inspiration to me. I decided to continue talking to more people. Second month of business, my commission came from 787 Kenyan shillings to 2,519 shillings. Guess what? I showed this check to all the people who had seen the first one. Eventually, this check got lost. In fact, I became a senior manager in my second month of business. My check got lost. I found it 6 months later. I had left it at a reception in a certain hotel where I had gone to do a one-on-one. To cut my long story short, 4 months later, I managed to build a director size business. And at that point in time, I received a commission of 25,000 Kenyan shillings. I was 19. Now I want you to imagine, what can a young girl, 19 years of age, making an extra 25,000 Kenyan shillings? I do not know about Kenya, but back at home in Uganda, 25,000 Kenyan shillings can pay 2 or 3 private school teachers a salary. In fact, 16 years ago, it could pay 4 or 5. You could actually tell 4 teachers, sit at home, I'll be able to pay you a salary. So when I got these kinds of money, I was so excited because I was over and above what the average teacher was earning. I had started school. I had started building my business in Makerere University. I was at the uni at that point in time, and I used to talk to students. I used to, share with whoever cared to listen. 1.5 years down the road, my business had grown up to what we call a world team member size business. And as a world team member, I was earning close to about 56,000 Kenyan shillings at the age of 20. I remember I was able to save up some money for about, I think, 5 to 7 months, and I bought myself a car. So at the age of 20, I was driving a car at the university in Makerere, and some of my lecturers, as humbling as this story may be, some of my lecturers, guess what? Were walking on foot. So I want to tell all of us here today that this opportunity, the Neo-Life opportunity, is going to give you a chance, you, an ordinary person, to live an extraordinary life. I continued doing this business part-time while studying as a student. By the time I finished my 3-year course, my bachelor's degree in banking and finance, I had built a business that was giving me an income of close to 220,000 Kenyan shillings. In Ugandan shillings, that's approximately 7 million. Now, 7 million shillings is money that is earned by some of the middle and top managers in our country. Let's say you're working in the bank, or you are maybe a supervisor at the Uganda Revenue Authority. That is the amount of money that they are earning. So in 2009, that is when I finished school and I graduated, okay? I graduated and I had an opportunity to go and work in the bank. But as an entrant, I was being given close to about 1 million Ugandan shillings starting out. Now, 1 million shillings is more than what can pay maybe 3 teachers a salary. And here I was being given a privilege of making close to 1 million shillings every month. But guess what? Out of my Neo-Life opportunity that I was doing part-time, I was earning to a tune of close to 7 million shillings. That's 7 times, or I would have to work for 7 months to make the money I was making in 1 month in the Neo-Life opportunity. So if you were me, what would you do? So I made a sharp decision to retire on my graduation day. And today I can say that I'm a proud, a banker who retired before I started working. And this was because the money that I was making from this opportunity was 7-8 times more than what I was going to be paid on a job, full-time job, working so hard, working for a boss. So I decided, let me do this and give it a go when I'm doing it full-time. What happened? This was in 2009 when I graduated. I want to tell you what happened in 2011. Having done the business full time from 2009 up to 2011, 2 years later, I had built a business at the age of 24, 25, I think, 25, that was giving me an income of close to 1 million Kenyan shillings every month. Yes, I said 1 million Kenyan shillings. And we are talking about close to about maybe 30, that's about 30 million Ugandan shillings. Now, I want to tell you that people in our country, people like top executives of banks, CEOs, those are the kinds of people who earn such money, yeah? Even our members of parliament do not earn such kinds of money. Even the most educated professors do not earn a fifth of what I was earning after having done this business full time. Now, because of time, I won't go so much into details, but I just want to give you perspective of what the Neo-Life opportunity can do for you. Between the year 2005, when I started, I was 19 years of age, to the time that I clocked 29, this was 2015. If you notice, there's a 10 years difference. Andrew and Andrew is my husband, who was my first distributor. Andrew and I had made a total in the 10 years, we had made a total of close to 85 million Kenyan shillings coming from the Neo-Life opportunity in a space of 10 years. A total, I can say that again, Andrew and I had made a total of 85 million Kenyan shillings in a space of 10 years out of the Neo-Life opportunity. Does it surprise you that when I was 26 years of age, I was driving an ML Mercedes-Benz? It shouldn't surprise you. Does it surprise you that at the age of 29, I had traveled to over 30 different countries and destinations around? It shouldn't surprise you. Does it surprise you that at the age of 22, I had built my first house? It shouldn't surprise you. Would it surprise you that in the 10 years, Andrew and I had driven 9 different cars and we had paid for them cash? It shouldn't surprise you. Would it surprise you that at that point in time, we had amassed a lot of property in terms of estate, development, It shouldn't surprise you. So today, I'm glad to say that out of the Neo-Life opportunity, we have one daughter, we have given our daughter the best education. Actually, as we speak right now, I'm just from having a Zoom call with her at 7 o'clock. She is in St. Andrew's Story. As many of the students in Uganda are really, really struggling to get the education system back, So this has been possible because of the Neo-Life opportunity. I will tell you, this opportunity has given us what we call financial freedom. This opportunity has given us a chance to travel all over the world to different destinations. This opportunity has given us freedom to be our own bosses, to do what we want, when we want, with who we want. Currently, it's interesting because currently I'm in the United Kingdom. Irene is in Molo in Kenya. Andrew is in Uganda. And we are all building, I'm building business here, he's building business in Uganda, and I am doing my master's program because I did not have to ask anybody to come for permission in terms of asking a boss, asking for leave days. No, it is called freedom. So this opportunity is going to give you freedom. If you forget everything that I've told you today, remember this: freedom. Here, when we came to the UK, I realized that many of the students, because I'm doing my master's, many of the students have to do odd jobs. They have to work so hard, but for me, I'm comfortable. I'm not working on any job because my Neo-Life business is paying me even when I am not physically in Uganda. I can still run the business online. I can train online. I can share. This morning, I sold products worth about, I think, 200 points. I had another customer in Uganda who bought 3 cases of Super 10, and I am seated in the comfort of my hall of my accommodation in the United Kingdom. You know, it has also given me the freedom to live that kind of life because I am here and I told myself, you know what, I came to the United Kingdom and I want to be in the most affluent neighborhood. My window overlooks the Wembley Stadium, which is the national stadium. It is a beautiful view. And, you know, it's the freedom that you can choose not to sleep in the worst of places, but to be in the best of places because you can be able to afford it. So I am very, very excited because your journey starts today. Your journey as a brand new manager starts today. I became a brand new manager in the month of July 2005. So it only shows that the difference between me and you is time. It is possible for you. It is possible. It is possible. Because if it has worked for me, if it has worked for Anne, if it has worked for Judith, if it has worked for Bundi, we are all sharing the same story, but from different perspectives, you know, from different backgrounds. So if it has worked for me, I can assure you, all you need to do is stick to the business, hang in there, but don't sit down and do nothing. Do something. Like they always say, whatever you do, just keep moving. Just keep moving. Even if it's crawling, just keep moving. Even if it's running, just keep moving. Do not stay in your position. Just go out there, share this opportunity, sponsor people, talk to people. You never ever know who you're going to talk to tomorrow. This person could be the deal breaker in your business. I remember I attended the World Export Development Forum Summit in Zambia. And after my presentation, I casually talked to a gentleman called Elias. And guess what? Today, he's the reason I have a business that is developing to director in a foreign country, in Zambia, you know, and this was just a casual conversation because every single day I'm given an opportunity to talk to whoever cares to listen to me. So I want to tell everybody here on the call that it is possible. And if it can work for me, it will work for you. I am so certain, and I believe and I know that you are the next president's team member. You are the next world team member. Nothing can stop you. If we can be able to make the money, if we can travel all over the world, if we can help so many people, why not you? So thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to share with you my humble story. And of course, I always love to share with as many people who care to listen so that they can believe in themselves and they can know that the best is yet to come. So thank you very much to you all, and congratulations to all the new step-ups. I'm so excited, and I would like to wish you the very best, more than I even wish for myself. Thank you very much, and over to you, Judith.
Thank you so much, Janet. Asante sana. That is the Kiswahili fashion. We are so proud that at least you belong to East Africa. So tunajifunia ni wetu. What I'm saying is that you belong to us. We are so happy, and we look forward to having another session with you. I'm so happy that you are with us. Of course, me, you, and your parents, we are one and the same, and we are so proud that we have somebody who can lead and give something to the rest of the team members. I'm so grateful for showing up this evening and for being with us. I'm sure everybody has enjoyed. I can see today, I think I've got so much on my chart. I would have to take another 30 minutes to read them. Otherwise, my team is so happy. They are so excited. And I'm sure we are going to meet in the Czech Republic. And of course, we are also meeting in Miami at the end of the year for the present team meeting. And I'm sure we are going to have a lot to share. Otherwise, thank you so much. We are so proud. Let me continue the rest of the presentation. We are so proud. Thank you very much, and do enjoy in UK. Asante sana. Hi, great team. I think now we can go back to the rest of the meeting that is remaining.